How to be truly happy in your 60s and beyond. Stoicism. Introduction, call to action. Have you ever wondered why some people in their 60s seem more peaceful, joyful, and fulfilled than ever before, while others struggle with regret, loneliness, and fear? The answer may not lie in wealth, perfect health, or even family. It lies in the way they think. Before we begin, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell for more timeless Stoic wisdom that helps you build inner peace, emotional strength, and a meaningful life at every stage. If this video inspires you, please give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear these words today. Now let's begin. The Stoic secret to happiness after 60. Reaching your 60s is not the end of life. It is the beginning of a different kind of freedom. The pressure to prove yourself slowly fades. You begin to understand what truly matters and what never deserved your energy. The Stoic philosophers believed that happiness is not found in chasing more possessions or more approval. It comes from mastering your own mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote that, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Those words remain just as powerful today. If you learn these Stoic principles, your 60s can become the happiest and most peaceful years of your life. Lesson 1. Stop living in the past. Many people spend years replaying old mistakes. I should have invested earlier. I should have married differently. I should have worked less. Stoicism teaches that the past cannot be changed. Every minute spent regretting yesterday is a minute stolen from today. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" ask, "What can this experience teach me?" Every mistake becomes wisdom when you learn from it. Your future happiness begins the moment you stop carrying yesterday's burdens. Lesson 2. Accept what you cannot control. One of the greatest Stoic teachings is simple. Control what you can. Accept what you cannot. You cannot control your age. You cannot control other people's opinions. You cannot control unexpected illness or economic changes. But you can control your response. Peace begins when resistance ends. The happiest seniors are not those with perfect lives. They are those who have learned acceptance. Lesson 3. Choose gratitude every day. Your mind naturally notices problems. Stoicism encourages you to notice blessings instead. You woke up today. You can still learn. You can still laugh. You can still love. Gratitude changes your perspective. Instead of asking what life has taken from you, ask what life has already given you. That simple shift creates lasting happiness. Lesson 4. Protect your peace. Not every argument deserves your attention. Not every criticism deserves a response. As you grow older, your peace becomes more valuable than being right. Walk away from unnecessary drama. Avoid toxic conversations. Spend more time with people who bring calm instead of conflict. Protecting your peace is protecting your happiness. Lesson 5. Keep learning. Many people stop growing because they think they are too old. Stoics believed learning never ends. Read books. Learn new skills. Study history. Exercise your mind every day. A curious mind stays young regardless of age. Growth gives life excitement. Lesson 6. Build meaningful relationships. True happiness is rarely experienced alone. Spend time with people who encourage you. Forgive old disagreements. Reconnect with family when possible. Call an old friend. Sometimes one meaningful conversation brings more joy than expensive possessions ever could. Lesson 7. Take care of your body. Stoicism does not encourage neglecting your health. Your body is the vehicle that carries your mind. Walk daily. Eat wisely. Sleep well. Stay active. Small daily habits create long-term strength. You don't need perfection. You simply need consistency. Lesson 8. Serve others. One of the fastest ways to feel empty is to live only for yourself. Help someone. Mentor younger people. Volunteer. Share your knowledge. Your experience is valuable. Someone else needs the lessons you've learned through decades of living. Purpose creates happiness. Lesson 9. Let go of the need for approval. Many people spend their entire lives trying to impress others. The Stoics warned against this trap. People will always have opinions. Some will praise you. Others will criticize you. Neither should control your life. Live according to your values, not someone else's expectations. Lesson 10. Remember that time is precious. As we grow older, we become more aware that time is limited. Rather than fearing this truth, Stoicism encourages us to appreciate it. Spend your days intentionally. Say, I love you. Travel if you can. Enjoy simple moments. Watch sunsets. Laugh often. Create memories instead of collecting regrets. A meaningful life is measured by moments, not possessions. Lesson 11. Find joy in simplicity. As people grow older, they often discover that the greatest joys are the simplest ones. A quiet morning with a cup of coffee, a walk through nature, a heartfelt conversation, or reading a good book can bring more satisfaction than expensive possessions. The Stoics believe that happiness comes from appreciating what you already have rather than constantly chasing what you don't. Practice enjoying life's ordinary moments. They are often the most extraordinary. Lesson 12. Forgive yourself. Many people carry guilt for mistakes made decades ago. They replay old decisions and wonder what life could have been. Stoicism teaches that guilt is only useful if it leads to growth. Once you've learned the lesson, let the guilt go. You cannot rewrite your past, but you can write a better future. Give yourself permission to move forward with peace. Lesson 13. Expect change. Nothing in life remains the same. Your health changes. Your family changes. Your finances change. Even your emotions change. Instead of resisting change, learn to welcome it. Every new season brings new opportunities to grow wiser and stronger. Those who accept change suffer less than those who fight against it. Lesson 14. Don't compare your life to others. Comparison steals happiness. Someone will always appear richer, healthier, or more successful. The Stoics taught that your only competition is the person you were yesterday. Measure your progress by your own growth, not by someone else's achievements. Your journey is unique. Lesson 15. Speak less, listen more. Wisdom grows through listening. Many arguments disappear when we stop trying to prove ourselves right. Listen carefully to understand, not merely to reply. A calm listener earns more respect than a loud speaker. Sometimes silence is the strongest answer. Lesson 16. Let go of material attachment. Your possessions are meant to serve you, not control you. The Stoics reminded us that everything we own is temporary. True security comes from character, wisdom, and resilience, not from money or luxury. Own things without allowing them to own you. Freedom begins when your happiness no longer depends on possessions. Lesson 17. Develop daily discipline. Happiness is built through consistent habits. Wake up with purpose. Exercise. Read. Pray or meditate. Reflect on your day. Small actions repeated every day create extraordinary results over time. Discipline today creates peace tomorrow. Lesson 18. Be kind without expecting anything back. Acts of kindness enrich both the giver and the receiver. Help people because it reflects your character, not because you expect praise or repayment. Offer encouragement. Share your wisdom. Smile often. The happiest people leave every place better than they found it. Lesson 19. Focus on today. Many people waste today worrying about tomorrow. Others waste today regretting yesterday. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present moment. Today is where your life is happening. Use it wisely. A meaningful day becomes a meaningful life. Lesson 20. Embrace solitude. Being alone is not the same as being lonely. Quiet moments allow you to reflect, pray, read, and understand yourself better. The Stoics valued solitude because it strengthens inner peace. Learn to enjoy your own company. When you are comfortable with yourself, you no longer depend on constant distractions. Lesson 21. Practice patience. Patience is a mark of wisdom. Not everything happens according to our schedule. Good things often require time. When challenges arise, remind yourself that every storm eventually passes. Respond with calmness instead of frustration. Patience protects your peace. Lesson 22. Live according to your values. A meaningful life is built on principles, not popularity. Be honest. Be fair. Be courageous. Be compassionate. When your actions align with your values, you gain self-respect, and self-respect leads to lasting happiness. Lesson 23. Leave a legacy. Think beyond yourself. What wisdom will your children, grandchildren, friends, or community remember? Leave behind kindness, integrity, generosity, and faith. Your greatest legacy will never be your possessions, it will be the lives you positively influence. Lesson 24. Smile more and laugh often. Life is serious enough without making every day heavy. Find reasons to smile. Laugh with loved ones. Enjoy simple moments. A joyful heart lightens life's burdens and strengthens your spirit. Happiness grows when shared with others. Lesson 25. End each day with reflection. Marcus Aurelius reflected on his thoughts and actions every day. Before going to bed, ask yourself, what did I do well today? What could I improve tomorrow? Did I live according to my values? Did I treat others with kindness? Daily reflection helps you grow wiser, more grateful, and more peaceful with each passing day. Lesson 26. Master your emotions. The Stoics never said you should ignore your emotions. Instead, they taught that you should master them rather than be mastered by them. Anger, fear, and anxiety are natural, but they should not control your decisions. Before reacting, pause. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? A calm mind sees solutions where an emotional mind sees only problems. The more control you have over your emotions, the more happiness you will experience. Lesson 27. Find purpose every morning. Every new day is a gift. Wake up with a reason to get out of bed. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, helping a neighbor, learning something new, or simply caring for your health, purpose gives meaning to life. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself each morning that he had work to do, not just for himself, but for humanity. When you have purpose, every day becomes valuable. Lesson 28. Be content without becoming complacent. Contentment doesn't mean giving up on growth. The Stoics believed you can appreciate what you have while still striving to become a better person. Be thankful for today's blessings while continuing to improve your character, knowledge, and health. Growth and gratitude can exist together. Lesson 29. Release the need to win every argument. As you grow older, you'll realize that peace is often more valuable than proving someone wrong. Not every disagreement deserves your energy. Sometimes the wisest response is a gentle smile and silence. Winning an argument may satisfy your ego, but preserving your peace strengthens your soul. Choose serenity over conflict. Lesson 30. Celebrate small victories. Happiness isn't built only from life's biggest achievements. Celebrate the small wins. A healthy meal. A morning walk. Finishing a good book. Helping a stranger. Calling an old friend. Small victories remind you that progress happens one step at a time. A grateful heart notices them all. Lesson 31. Practice generosity. Generosity is one of the richest expressions of Stoic character. Give your time. Give encouragement. Share your wisdom. Offer kindness without expecting recognition. The more you give from your heart, the richer your life becomes, not in possessions but in purpose. Lesson 32. Face fear with courage. Fear often grows larger in our imagination than it is in reality. Whether it's fear of aging, illness, or the unknown, remember that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's choosing to move forward despite it. Every challenge you've overcome has made you stronger. Trust your ability to face whatever comes next. Lesson 33. Appreciate nature. The Stoics often found peace by observing nature. Take time to watch the sunrise. Listen to birds singing. Walk among trees. Watch the waves or the rain. Nature reminds us that life moves in seasons. Just as winter gives way to spring, difficult times eventually pass. Lesson 34. Be present with the people you love. Nothing is guaranteed, not even tomorrow. When you're with family or friends, give them your full attention. Put distractions aside. Listen carefully. Share stories. Express love while you still have the opportunity. The memories you create today become tomorrow's treasures. Lesson 35. Leave every day better than you found it. Each evening ask yourself, did I make someone's life a little better today? Perhaps you offered encouragement. Perhaps you forgave someone. Perhaps you simply smiled at a stranger. Small acts of goodness create a meaningful life. Your legacy is built one day at a time. Lesson 36. Remember that happiness is an inside job. The final Stoic lesson is perhaps the most important. No amount of money, success, or recognition can create lasting happiness if your mind is restless. Real happiness comes from within. It comes from gratitude instead of complaint. Wisdom instead of impulse. Acceptance instead of resistance. Love instead of resentment. As the Stoics understood, when you cultivate peace within yourself, no external circumstance can truly take it away. Closing transition. That true happiness in your 60s and beyond is not something you find. It is something you build, one thought, one habit, and one decision at a time. By embracing these timeless principles, you can enjoy your later years with greater peace, purpose, resilience, and joy than ever before. In the next part of this journey, we'll explore even deeper Stoic practices for creating a life filled with wisdom, fulfillment, and lasting inner happiness. Final reflection. Your 60s are not a decline, they are an opportunity. An opportunity to slow down, to appreciate, to forgive, to grow wiser, to become the calm, confident person you've always wanted to be. Real happiness doesn't arrive because life becomes easier. It arrives because your perspective becomes stronger. The Stoics remind us that happiness has always been within us. It has never depended on our age, our bank account, or other people's opinions. It depends on how we choose to think, act, and live every single day. If you embrace these principles, your 60s, and every year beyond, can become your most peaceful, purposeful, and joyful chapter yet. Conclusion. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another Stoic lesson. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Which Stoic lesson has made the biggest difference in your life? Or which one will you begin practicing today? Thank you for watching, and remember, the happiest life is not the one with the fewest problems, but the one guided by wisdom, gratitude, and inner peace.